go. First one. First one. Oh, no, come on. Come on. You're still alive. You're still alive. No. Oh, come here. Eat. You win everything. Eric coming in, like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb, I have this. Done. Gabby, go. Whoa! Oh my God!
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I sleep on the couch?
Our marriage.
Microphone check. Microphone check. Check 2 1 2. What we're gonna do when it's Visiting Thursday surprise stream for you. Dancing. This is something of you. This is what makes me dancing is. Hey. Hey, I forgot we were on Twitch. Slaughter 15 months for Trotter Squad over there. What's up, everybody? All right, let me make sure the checks and the mics are checks. Larry, Lauren, Steffe, Trisha, Rita, Micah, Metatron, Perez, Captain Cactus. What is good? My Big Black Gamer, LCN, Healthy Thursday, Brian. Oh my gosh, music. AKA Hufflepuff Talks, Becky, Parrish. Big Black Gamer. Mic check from Slaughterdale over on the Twitch. Trisha. Hype Train coming. This is what's up. Okay. We're here. Sydney. House football game. Celebrate 24 months with Trotter Squad. Bro, we won. Yeah. For those of you guys who don't know, we moved Wizarding Wednesday to this morning because I have practice this afternoon, and we have a game tomorrow. We had 3 games this week, but one of the games out of the 3 games was yesterday during the Wizarding Wednesday time frame, and we did good. We won 40-8. Yeah. My oldest got to play since it was a blowout. He's in 6th grade, first year playing football, contact football. And so I'm defensive coordinator, so I really wanted that donut. I really wanted that 0 at the end of 40-0. But hey, it's like herding cats. Herding 6th through 8th graders is like herding cats. So the fact that we were able to function is good. LC gifting a sub over on Twitch. Thanks, bud. Oh my gosh. And Trisha, 21 months for Trotter Squad. Thank you guys for being here. But yeah, thanks for asking about the game, Cindy. It went well. The score is crazy. Yeah. If you don't know, in high school sports, high school to down, at least here, if you get 35 points, you get a running clock. So what that means is you're blowing them out so bad that the clock has to continue to run to end the game. So it doesn't like get too crazy, I guess. I don't know. So we had a running clock for like a little bit. They scored 8 they got the 8 points on our second string which is where my son plays. He's on the second string defense. So nice. I was a running back in high school. White flags, exactly, Dylan. I didn't know you were running back, Perez. Okay. No offense to the opposite teams, coach with James. Maybe you need to take over for them. Bro, I cannot tell you how many times I've been asked. I mean, not so much take over a program, but become part of the coaching staff. And this is my first year back last year was my first year back. In like 4 years since like before COVID. So I still got it. I still got it. Yeah, we're undefeated. We're like, what's our record? We're 5-0. We got 3 more games left. So YouTube and Twitch both rolling. Oh yeah, LC. Oh yeah. So NFL soon? No, I'm not coaching NFL slotted down. I'm not coaching NFL. I'm not that good. Maybe help out in college. Maybe. Happy Thursday. Hey, McKinster. What's good? I played cornerback in high school and had a great relationship with my defensive coordinator. Bro, yeah. It's all that's one thing. I don't know why we're talking about sports, but that's one thing I missed when I was doing because before COVID, that's when we started the channel and stuff like that. And that's one thing you do miss. Like I had been coaching before like 2018 for like 7 years. And that's one thing you do miss is the relationships and the connections that's still alive to this day, the friendships and stuff, going through the highs and lows that is a football season, that is a football off season, and getting to know the people outside of, the pads and their behind the scenes and their families and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's always cool to have relationships like that. We got a level 1 hype train. I don't know. I think you dancing in sacks to the sideline more coverage than Taylor Swift right there. I mean, he started there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sports is a perfect segue to Quidditch. This is true. What up, James? What up, nigga? Energy? What's good? How you guys doing? We have good news. What is good? It is a segue. Speaking of Quidditch, yo, this your boy James over XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest. And Wizarding Wednesdays content, and today we are live for Wizarding Wednesday, where we come together every Wednesday. Normally, today we're doing it on Thursday, to talk all things Wizarding World, whether it be gaming, whether it be TV show, movies, amusement parks, merch, everything under the sun. And today, the topics of the day is going to be primarily Hogwarts Legacy DLC confirmed. I don't care what anybody say. It's confirmed. Insider Gaming, Tom Henderson, don't miss. Hogwarts Legacy DLC confirmed. Next year. Confirmed. I'm saying it. Until I'm wrong, I'm saying it. It's out there. I'm putting it out in the... So we're going to talk about that. I'm putting it out in the ethosphere. So we're going to talk about the DLC. I made a video about that. Check it out on the channel over on YouTube. And Quidditch Champions. I opened up the game yesterday to check it out. This week has been insane. But the Halloween event looks great. There's some negativity when it comes to it in regards to the gold, but they say they're going to counteract that and stuff, so we'll talk about that. And of course, the new announcement regarding the highly awaited feature with PvP, when you get, not PvP, 6v6. We have an exact date of when you guys can expect that and more. So we're going to be talking more about that. I know it's maintenance right now. I planned on trying out the event, but the maintenance is still going, at least from what I remember. If it's not, I might turn on the game and try it out a little bit. Did you see Ben Snow's theory on the next Hogwarts Legacy? I did not. How was it? 90 people here, but 33 like. Yeah, and if you guys are here, be sure to smash the like button over on YouTube. And if you're over on Twitch, come hang out. Make sure you give us a follow. Both follows and likes on the video really help the channel and the video like this reach others like yourselves who might be interested in the conversation, because we do a lot of that. We do a lot of chat interactions and stuff. I love hearing from you guys. You guys usually have great comments and perspectives that I might not have, and I love highlighting that and expounding upon those things. So yeah, be sure to communicate and follow through. Hey, friggin' nerds, what's good? Highs equals getting to catch your kids, lows equals Cowboys fans. All right, I'm about to kick you out, Slaughter. Now, I was going to wear my Cowboys hoodie too. I'm about to kick you out. Not gonna lie, I haven't even installed this beta. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Niagara! Celebrate 3 months Patrona Squad over on Twitch. How about them Cowboys? Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, I'm a realistic Cowboys fan. I'm one of those cats who's called a spade a spade. I've been talking, and you can ask anybody who I've been talking to in my circles in regards to coaching. I said, we're about to go on a 7-game losing streak because our schedule is about to be brutal. And it started off with the Lions. Didn't think we'd get blown out the way we did on Jerry Jones' birthday at home, but the Lions wanted revenge after last year. Bogus call and stuff, so I'm not surprised. Plus, Dan Campbell played for the Cowboys, who's the head coach of the Lions. Yeah. Jared Goff. But Detroit, though. Detroit is good, Daniel. What are you talking about? But Detroit. Detroit is good. Detroit is like a top 4, top 3 team in the NFC. Oh, boy. Poor Cowboys fans. Yo, no poor me. I knew it was coming. I didn't watch the game. I didn't even turn it on. I already knew. I already knew. All love, man. I'm sure my Texans will let me down eventually. Whatever. Whatever. Happy birthday to Jerry. Exactly. Still no ring. Yeah, after almost 30 some odd years. So anyway, we're going to talk more about all of those things, not the Cowboys, but Hogwarts Legacy 2, not 2, DLC confirmed, and the new Quidditch stuff. And again, I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it, if you guys are liking it, if you guys have played the Quidditch Halloween event, and your thoughts on 6v6 coming next month. So we'll dive into that. Any truth to the rumor that the Harry Potter store opening in Chicago? Yes, I think that's confirmed, Janet. The Harry Potter store coming in. I saw that on Instagram, I believe on official sources. They also announced the was it the Epic Universe? Or no, it's the Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. I think that was announced today as well. At least the exact date, May 22nd, 2025, I believe. That was announced today as well. So a lot of Harry Potter news. Magic Awaken, sadly going away, at least for the Americas and other regions, at the end of this month as well. So a lot. The Epic Universe, okay, the Epic Universe, that was announced today. Okay. But Buffalo Bills, though, let's go. I forgot you're a Bills fan. Start using Tim. 2 Tims celebrate 21 months for Patrona Squad over on Twitch. What's the deal with Wizarding World switching the name to Harry Potter? Wait, what? Wait. Breaking news. Wait, what, Micah? Wait, what are you talking about? It always had both. They still have Wizarding World. At least on their socials. Hold on, my Vikings, though. The Corsi, yeah, y'all look good. Wizarding World now, the website? Okay, so it still has Wizarding World on X. Is it the website? They revamped the website, says Sydney, mostly to do with the website. It's gone along. I knew the app was gone, which pissed me off. Let me just type wizardingworld.com. They did. What? What? How much you want to bet? That's WB. How much you want to bet? That's WB. I don't know. It could be Wizarding World making that decision. Harry Potter, Wizarding World encapsulates everything. The world of it. Everything that surrounded Harry Potter, including Harry Potter. That's where you got the lore. That's where you got a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. That's how you can implement Fantastic Beasts and everything. Why would you just name it Harry Potter? The Fantastic Beasts movies wasn't called Harry Potter. It was just called Fantastic Beasts. Are you going to have a different website just called Fantastic? This makes no sense. I mean, Harry Potter is more of a brand than Wizarding World, obviously. But, I mean, Wizarding World of Harry Potter is a thing at Universal. It's not called the Harry Potter Studio Tour. Or is it? Wow. I definitely think it's WB Game Prepare when they promote a new show. Bro, this gotta be WB, bro. It is Jane, says David. My Hogwarts Legacy character would beat out Harry. I know. That's the third name change, that is. If you don't count the original. Oh, yeah, Pottermore. It was Pottermore, yeah. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I don't get it, bro. I mean, okay. You can do it just for branding recognition. Kind of keep everything in one spot. But that's what Wizarding World was. You had everything in one spot for Wizarding World. I understand the app. I can understand the app. I don't understand the name change. Wow. Bro. Yeah, that's WB, bro. I miss Pottermore. I miss Pottermore too. How many? Raise your hand if you remember Pottermore, chat. I like Wizarding World more, to be honest. Yeah, Wizarding World was better than Pottermore. Yeah. Excuse me. I totally agree. More recognizable for Muggle fans. Agreed, Mario. Easier to search for. Yeah. That's true. That's sad though, bro. Should have stayed Pottermore? That kind of says it all. Potter and more, totally missed it. Yeah. It's just Harry Potter. There's nothing to it. Like, everything's there. It's the same website. It's just Harry Potter. That's so weird. So are they getting rid of the Wizarding World accounts? Because they're still up on Instagram and X. Because they always had a Harry Potter account and a Wizarding World account. I think it was like Harry Potter movies. That's crazy. I was in 4th grade when Pottermore came out, says Akio Fire. Sent you a screenshot from the old app, says A. Ramos. Wait. Oh. Oh, man. The app was so clean, bro. I don't think they got a lot of traction, though. But the app was so clean. Simple. You could use it to interact with stuff at the Harry Potter store. I wish they allowed you to interact with stuff at Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal or at the WB studio tours as well. But it was just so cleaner. That's sad. When did that happen? I remember the little table that you could move stuff around. Me too, Trish. True, the app was so convenient. Yeah, agreed. We just need something that includes everything, not just Harry. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I wouldn't be surprised they got rid of Portkey Games, honestly. Not saying like getting rid of like the games under Portkey Games, but like change the name from Portkey Games to like Harry Potter games. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. That might be the next thing. They might change Portkey Games. Now that we're talking about it, Harry Potter games. It's just easy. It's a franchise. Harry Potter's a franchise. Harry Potter movies, Harry Potter TV show, Harry Potter games. They might change that joint from Portkey Games, bro. They did it Tuesday with no announcement at all, says Stefan. Wow. It is so much more than Harry. Yeah, it's so much more than Harry. That's the thing. But as Mario said over on Twitch, it's more recognizable for muggles. So they're like, okay, if they hear Harry Potter, it's something associated with Harry Potter. Whether it's not directly with Harry himself, it's something associated with the Harry Potter world. So it's just easier for those outside our little bubble to understand, which I get, but it still sucks. Can they use the name? Yeah, I mean, they have Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, which has nothing to do. It's called Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells, Harry Potter Wizards Unite, and then what? Hogwarts Legacy. They had like I thought they had 6 games. Oh, Harry Potter Magic Awakened. None of those stories really revolved around Harry except Wizards Unite. Puzzles and Spells was just a retelling of everything from the books. Harry was pretty involved. The Golden Trio was pretty involved in Wizards Unite narratively. Harry would pop up in Magic Awakened. They were like references stuff, and he's a character in there, but narratively it wasn't. Yeah, definitely rebranding. Yeah, smash the like button, everyone. Right, it feels like companies prefer targeting wider casual audience. That who said that? Rui. That's it. They're trying to target a wider audience instead of focusing on the core audience. And that's where they lose it. It's, what is it? Two in a hand, bird in the hand, something like that. There's a saying. There's a saying associated with trying to get everything and you end up with nothing. But that's essentially what it feels like. That stinks. They rebranded The Cursed Child to be included as canon. Yeah, I remember that. What if they made 2 sites that were connected on the website? One for Pottermore, Harry Potter, and the other one for Wizarding World. Wizarding World? The Wizarding World website had everything. It encompassed everything. It's the Wizarding World. It wasn't just lore. It was everything associated with the Wizarding World. The games, just like Wizarding Wednesdays. We talk about the games. We talked about the amusement parks. We talk about the movies. We talk about the TV show. It's everything under that banner. Wizarding World is the Wizarding World. Harry is a part of the Wizarding World. Newt is part of the Wizarding World. The Harry Potter store is part of the Wizarding World. All of that. So the Wizarding World is just a complete, clean umbrella that made sense. So will we not see... Wait. You guys remember the Wizarding World logo? Will we not see that anymore at the beginning of movies? Because that's also at the beginning of... It's at the beginning of Hogwarts Legacy, I believe, too. Because they do WB, Wizarding World, Portkey Games, and Avalanche. So are they getting rid of the Wizarding World, like, logo? Are they going to replace it with Harry Potter? I think they're keeping it actually a Falcon. Oh, saying, okay, says Micah. Bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Yeah. That's, yep, exactly. Thank you. Who said that? Micah. I know people who are into the Wizarding World thanks to Hogwarts Legacy, but aren't into the Harry Potter much. Yeah. Weirdness, no Wizarding World. XpectoGO. I wonder if that's why we got the what from the Wizarding World ebook, because they will be getting rid of it. If you Google Harry Potter Wizarding World website, it's still the top of the list. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, bro. I remember a little table that you go in with stuff around and stuff. Yeah. Bro. So I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. I mean, that's all that is SEO. So once everybody gets used to searching Harry Potter instead of Wizarding World, Wizarding World will go down. But everybody's so used to searching Wizarding World. Do you think this means they won't do new Wizarding World stuff, only Harry Potter stuff? Khalil, what is good? Boy, happy Thursday. Mike, that doesn't mean they won't do Wizarding World stuff. It just means any new Wizarding World stuff will be under the Harry Potter banner, I believe. Or it could just be the website, and Wizarding World could still be an entity. I don't understand it. They didn't put out a thing or anything. I haven't seen. I gotta do more research on this. Prep for the HBO series. Yeah. That's why I think it's WB has something to do with it. Is quote unquote Wizarding World a trademark of Universal? Maybe WB or Rowling need to separate the terms. No, it can't be trademark of Universal, because Wizarding World was everything associated with Harry Potter. Is it? I doubt this restricts them from doing new stories. That doesn't make any sense. Granted, it feels weird to have a possible spinoff, I don't know, Voldemort miniseries or something. Harry Potter, Voldemort Beginnings, like Wizarding World. Wizarding World just makes better sense. Scroll to the bottom of HarryPotter.com. They have a brief comment about the change. HarryPotter.com. Retro coming in. Everybody say hi, Retro. Retro, we gotta link up once I'm done with football season. There's so much to talk about. All right, we got something. No! Oh, wrong thing, sorry. Looking for Wizarding World? HarryPotter.com is the official home of Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts in the Wizarding World, formerly known as Pottermore. Brought to you by Wizarding World Digital and its parent company. Bro, Warner Brothers. I'm telling you. Warner Brothers has something to do with this. Entertainment Inc., delivering the latest news and official products from the Wizarding World and our partners. All characters and elements at TM Warner Brothers Entertainment Inc., publishing rights at... Whoa! Wait, is that how the trademark is? All characters and elements are copyrights at TM Warner Brothers Entertainment Inc. And then publishing rights is JK. But she still has to say so. How much does WB run this joint, bro? It mentioned Fantastic Beasts, so I don't think so. So, okay. I'm just confused now. Looking for WizardingWorld.com. Looking for Wizarding World. HarryPotter.com's official Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts in the Wizarding World, formerly known as Pottermore. So, Wizarding World isn't going anywhere. It's just a website. So, Wizarding World is still an entity. Wizarding World is still an entity. So, we probably still see Wizarding World at the openings of the TV show, along with WB, any future movies, video games. So we should still see Wizarding World. So they just changed the website. So Wizarding World is still a thing. Does Fantastic Beasts officially have their own thing, though? Under the banner of BBC, who have their own website. The mention in tiny little font, sure, but they don't want to spotlight anymore. They're doing with Fantastic Beasts. True. All the Universal parks still say Wizarding World, but how many people just call it Harry Potter World anyway? Yeah, I mean, that's the recognizability, Retro. Exactly. Which is why I get them changing the name. It's just for us in this bubble, Harry Potter doesn't represent the Wizarding World. The Wizarding World represents the Wizarding World. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're just going for brand what's the word? Recognition. Yeah, they're going for brand recognition. And this is why I think WB had a hand in this also. Because they're focusing on franchises, WB is. They have a new DC Studios. So they just focus on DC stuff. Same with Harry Potter with the Wizarding World. They're going to do the same thing with Lord of the Rings and stuff. Yeah. Globally, Harry Potter is more of a brand, especially in Asia. Yeah. I get it. Don't get it twisted. I understand it. I'm just saying, does this change? What does this change? That was my only big question. What does this change? So it seems Wizarding World is like still a thing. It's just changing the website. Yeah, it's not a name like Star Wars. They can just include everything. Yeah, exactly, Retro, exactly. Harry is a character, exactly. The amount of K-drama and C-drama that references Harry is funny. Wizarding World's a better brand name than Harry Potter because it's more than just about the one character. Symbol, agreed, totally agreed. But if I guarantee you 10 out of 10 people will recognize Harry Potter, whereas maybe 6 out of 10 will recognize Wizarding World. Maybe half of that. Maybe 5 out of 10 will recognize Wizarding World. All right, what's Wizarding World? Yeah, I'm just saying, I just want to see where this expands to. This has to expand. Because only us diehard people go to this website. So this has, and that's another thing. So brand recognition, right? Brand recognition. This website was a place that only we went to. Only people who knew about Pottermore, who wanted more information. Like, let's be real, guys. If we want information about anything Hogwarts Legacy, we're not going to WizardingWorld.com or HarryPotter.com. We're going to Retro Record Tour, Benjamin Snow, XpectoGO, Andy Reloads, everybody else. Like, that's where we're going on YouTube. Like, YouTube is taking over. It's also Google also. So if you're Googling it, one of our videos is probably going to pop up if you're looking for anything Hogwarts Legacy. Wizarding World, same can be said. I mean, when it comes to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal. We're not going to that website. We're going to the Universal website. So, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. We're not using this website. Casual people aren't using this website. So that's why I'm interested to see how this extends, where this extends from. Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I like Wizarding World better personally. It's not all about Harry. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Agreed, Luke. I really, really hope definitely addition is new game plus because yeah. Mech, you may be right. I had such high hopes for this series. Are you talking about Fantastic Beasts? Think it would be a management shakeup happening in WB soon. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's mostly a change to get ready for the TV show. Yeah, I agreed, Retro. I think this all points to the TV show, which again goes back to WB. But speaking of stuff that's coming, let's talk about the Hogwarts Legacy DLC. That's confirmed. I don't care what anybody says. It's confirmed. Let's get some yo's in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's explore it. There's management shakeup at WB all the time. I mean, Cindy, you might be right, bro. You might be right, Cindy. Gotta stay hydrate. Also, what's your favorite Gatorade? Been on this for a while. Yeah, I don't care what anybody say. I think it's confirmed, bro. We're gonna talk about it. And we're going to come from the person himself, Tom Henderson, Insider Gaming, breaking it down as per usual. Hello, beautiful people. Hey, Mech, what's good? I never stopped believing. I did. I stopped. This doesn't sound like an Avalanche project. This sounds like a WB project, if I'm being real. But we'll talk about it. All right, we got some yo's in the chat. Let's get into the latest and greatest, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Gatorade is by color, not flavor name, so blue, says Rita. Nice. Please wear spells and potions. We'll see. We'll talk about it. All right, let's go. It's over. XpectoGO, bring you guys the latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
Alrighty, Dighty, we are back. The first thing, no more Merlin trials, for God's sake. Says Bucky. Frost is the best Gatorade in my opinion, says Perez. Hey, Maru, what's good? I usually drink Gatorade Zero, depends on the mood, says A Ramos. Okay, cool. Green and light blue Gatorade, says Dylan. I love orange. I've been a fan of red lately, the fruit punch one, but my usually go-to is orange and green with the zero. But exclusive Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition is in development. This is coming from Todd Henderson over at Insider Gaming. He usually doesn't miss. He usually has a great pulse on the gaming industry as a whole. And yeah, I think this is true. I think this is for me, this is legit, just based off the source and the information and how the information ties to the aforementioned director's cut, which was reported back earlier this year from Jason Schreier of Bloomberg when discussing Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and the $200 million loss WB took from that. So all roads seem to connect and tie in, and it seems we have a definitive name for it, which is Definitive Edition. Details are as follows. Insider Gaming understands that Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition is in development. Its content will be sold as a separate DLC for those with the existing game. So just an additional aspect of the game. Definitely probably won't be a physical copy. Definitely a digital expansion just because of the extra content. It's going to be a lot to download, but we'll talk about that. The Definitive Edition is said to have around 10 to 15 hours of additional content with a new story quest, side quests, activities, and outfits. All right, now, details on when the edition and or DLC will be released and its price are still in flux, says Tom Henderson. But Still, some sources have suggested that it could be released in 2025 to bolster Warner Brothers' diminishing gaming revenue following the previously mentioned Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Just horrible sales. It's been suggested that the DLC would be between, again suggested, $20 to $30. Hogwarts Legacy was released at the beginning of 2023, and as of 2024, sold over 24 million copies. The rest is history. Still lingers in the top 10 in sales in the US and the UK for whatever reason. And he even goes in depth talking about WB focusing, not WB Games, WB focusing on the sequel and having it be a priority down the road and stuff. So as for when the definitive edition DLC will be announced, it remains to be seen, but with a potential 2025 release date on the cards, it could be sooner rather than later. So a couple of things I want to go over when it comes to this. First, your initial thoughts, chat. I know you guys have seen everybody's videos. I think like me, Retro, Ben. I think Ben put out a story video for Hogwarts Legacy 2. There's a couple of people talking about it. So you guys' initial thoughts when you heard it. I know I posted about it in the community tabs as well. Just you guys' initial thoughts over on the interwebs. Wizard multitasking simple. It's real. The DLC is real. It's coming. All right. So that was the first thing Becky sounds like she said over there. Yeah, when I saw Insider Gaming, because Todd has been covering the Ubisoft stuff, which I also made a video about. And so for him, like hearing him talk about Hogwarts Legacy, I was like, wait, what is going on right now? And so to see that like pop up, I was like, bro, what? Hyped says Luke, if Merlin was in Hogwarts Legacy, I'm a beat with curse spells. Leave Merlin alone. How much is the cost is my only question, says Perez. Honestly, that $20 to $30 mark, if we're getting 10 to 15 hours of extra gameplay, and I don't know if that's completely like it takes 10 to 15 hours to complete the entire DLC with the side quest included, or if that 10 to 15 hours is just story with an additional amount of hours to complete the side quest included with it. That is unclear based off of what was reported here. But a point of reference I made in the video was, for those of you guys unaware, Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, which was released same year as Hogwarts Legacy, and Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. There was one other game as well. All sequels, all huge games, all very good franchises, by the way, as well amongst the gaming industry, reputable by reputable developers. It came in around 20 hours. For the main game, $70, $90 for a deluxe, I believe, for for the Jedi Survivor Deluxe Edition, and then I'm sure Star Wars. Then I'm sure Spider-Man 2 had other versions of the game as well. But the main story took only 20 some odd hours, and so just take that. For the main game, $70 and plus, and we're getting 10 to 15, 5 to 7 hours less than a whole game for Spider-Man 2 and Jedi Survivor for a DLC at Hogwarts Legacy that's possibly no more than $30. I believe the Erd Tree, Shadow of the Erd Tree, Elden Ring DLC was around $40, $50 as well. Bro, if the pricing is right, that's a great deal. And so I'm looking at the hours and the price that comes with it. That's huge. Yeah, please remember to like the stream as well. I hope we get clear through. So, mods. Okay, So I don't think so. This is where it gets hairy. So I wanted to break down the hours first because I think that's huge. First and foremost, the next thing is release. Well, also what we're getting with it. So the definitive edition is said to have around 10 to 15 hours of additional content with a new story, quests, side quest activities, and outfits. So outfits, i.e. gear, that was like we were expecting that. We were expecting that with the director's cut. Activities, this sounds like side games like Summoner's Court. Will we get Wizard's Chess finally? Will we get Gobstones finally? Will it be more broom racing? I hope it's not. I'm sorry. Broom racing sucked in the game. I hated it. But will we get more activities that coincide with those type of activities that we had in the first game? I hope so. And that's what I thought we would get with a director's cut. Because having talked to Alan too during the gameplay showcase on my visit to Avalanche Software, thank you Avalanche, blah blah blah. There was a lot of stuff he wanted. And he even said in the gameplay showcase video, they had to make tough decisions of cutting stuff out. And so the director's cut made sense because I was like, okay, we could put stuff where Alan would want to have in the game initially. He's the director of the game director. So Gobstones or even Quidditch, because I know he wanted Quidditch, was a thing that he wanted. And I was like, would be cool to be added with an activity for Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I doubt we get Quidditch because we have the Quidditch game, and that's a whole thing. But I don't think, I think there's a 10% chance. I'm not saying there's a 0% chance. You can still sit in Magic Awakens. Bro, if they do a legendary post like they did with Jump, I just need a post by Avalanche Software. Just sit. It just says sit. People will lose. With photo mode now, too. I don't have to sit in the posture that's in photo mode. I can sit in the amazing furniture. Now, I doubt we have that in the game. I honestly doubt we'll get that in the DLC. I think that might be a thing in the sequel. I doubt we get that in the DLC. But, that being said, I think that would be cool. Now, where I get sweaty, and this is where the Niffler hole can go, is the side story and main story. Or side quest and new story. This is where I get sweaty. So first, what activities would you like to see going into the DLC? Or even gear would you like to see? Before we start going down the nerd hole, Niffler hole, and getting lost in all the theories. What activities and outfits would you guys like to see as a community? More broom races over city. What? Dylon. What? If the broom racing is fixed, then yes, I'm okay with that. I love flying on the broom. Around it, I don't like the racing part, but I like flying on the broom. I just didn't like the race. Gobstone minigames is amazing. Vivariums. What did Magica say? Imagine sit and you could choose which music to play while sitting. Ooh, that would be tough. Fixed is perfect. Brooms is man's. If you can sit on a broom, should be able to sit in a... Who said that, Rita? More Hogwarts mysteries, more than 3. Oh, yes. Yeah. Why did they only give us 3? They only gave us 3, like, Hogwarts mysteries. Yes. That is 100%. Who said that, Lee? Yes, I agree. What's your top 5 realistic expansions do you see as an option? I'll go over that, Nick and Angie. I want to hear everybody's thoughts first. I love the broom racing set amazing vivariums. I sucked at it. Let me see. Azkaban, please. Patronus Charm. I'm calling it now. You think we're getting Patronus Charm retro? I mean, literally, our logo is a Patronus. I've been wanting this. Yeah. Merlin has scarred me, bro. What they did with Merlin has scarred me. So it's hard for me to get I feel like Hawkeye in game. Like, don't give me hope. Bro. If it was a Patronus, there's no way it could be a corporeal Patronus. It would have to be a non-corporeal Patronus. For those of you guys who don't understand the wording, corporeal is animal form or formed Patronus, and non-corporeal is just a wisp of your Patronus that turns into the sphere that protects you from Dementors. We need more teacher interactions, quests, or classes, preferably. We'll get into that. Because now I'm like, what's the timeline? Because the story would have to take place after. We'll get into the story. Because we wouldn't be getting anything from teachers because it's after school. None of this can happen during the main story. Or could it? We all want the Patronus spell, let's be honest. I mean, yeah. Story quest could lead to the sequel, leave us a cliffhanger. Tribal, that's what I want. I want this to be a teaser for the sequel, narratively. Characters possibly introduced. I want this to lead into the sequel. A Hogwarts Legacy 1.7 before going into Hogwarts Legacy 2. That's what I want. They could put a corporeal in the sequel, though. Yeah, corporeal in the sequel. I don't think in the DLC. I want companions to visit, interact in the room of requirement. Ooh, that would be very cool. I would love to be able to attend classes, sing with friends in Great Hall, passing time. Yeah, do we end up living at the school? That's what I'm saying. The timeline is key for me. I see DLC being more about the founder and Isadora and or leading to Hogwarts Legacy 2. Cicely, I forgot about it, but a morality system either in DLC. There's no way to do a morality system in DLC. Definitely in the sequel. Agreed, Monith. For corporeal, says McKinster, they could implement a little side quest with or without a quiz to help point you towards a particular Patronus, and then they could add everyone connected to the W Patronus. So we talked about this at the beginning of Hogwarts Legacy's release, like before it happened. You can't link everybody's Patronus because we figured out like there was over 100 or so types of Patronuses. There's no way. So that's over 100 assets that they have to make animations for whenever somebody uses a Patronus. So there's no way they can do that. So it's either going to be non-corporeal, or if it is corporeal, you're going to have to select from like a limited amount of assets that's already in the game. So like a Grabhorn or a Puffskein. Those are creatures, a unicorn or something. Maybe a dragon. I don't know. Those are creatures that's already in the game that they have stuff that's set. But there's no way they can do everybody's actual Patronus when you link your WB fan. At least not for a DLC. Possibly for a sequel. They have more time. I don't think we're getting a sequel anytime soon. But yeah. Yes, let Poppy visit Highwing. Yes, Lauren. Still want to sit there. Giovanni should be able to fix up shop Like the requirement. Yeah, that would be, yeah. Let us fix up our shop that we got from that scary quest. My Patronus is a dragon, says Aether. What's everybody's Patronus? I feel like the second game is doable. Yeah, I think it's doable in the second game. Yeah. Just not in DLC. We're talking about DLC. If it's winter, students should wear clothes accommodating the weather. So that's the thing. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to get into what I think, and then in regards to activities and stuff, and then we're going to get into the story because we need to talk about this. Azkaban. My Patronus is a Usky, says Saiyan Jedi. Would like to see some of the vivarium objects finished up, floor objects. Yeah, agreed. Amazing vivariums. Mine is a badger, says DeCourcy. You should have been a Hufflepuff, DeCourcy. Mine is a doe. Oh, cool, Alexis. Albatross, says Stephe. Mine is a wolf, says Metatron. My Patronus is a Scoops Owl. Teeny Tiny Owl, says Jenny. I haven't done my Patronus quiz yet. Luke, you got to hop on that, bro. Go to harrypotter.com. to do it. Formerly known Pottermore and Wizarding World. Mine's the Stack, says Trent. Nice. Fox, says Perez. Black Stallion, says Lauren. I would be surprised if they have already worked on a large portion of Patronus was scrapped at Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know. They were focusing on other things in the first game. I don't think Patronus was a thing. Buzzard, says Brian. Mine's is an otter. Oh, cute, Mike. Don't know how they are called in English. What they are called in English. The fever. I got a panda Patronus, says Parish. I didn't know that. Or did I know that? Parish. I wanted to be able to sell potions, says Alexis. Kingfisher bird? I've never heard of that, Ramos. Hyena, says Lee. Monkey, says Nick and Angie. Buzzard. Pigwidgeon is a Scopes Owl, says Jenny. Okay. Beagle, says Thomas. Raven, says McKinster. Cute little dung beetle. No, it's not. I was about to say, oh my gosh, Tim, get out of here. I was like, hey, that was a thing. That doesn't sound like it. You get Siberian tiger. Okay, that sounds more like it. I don't remember what mine is. One thing to buy in Hogwarts would be cool, says Rui. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if they increase the item shop, add more cool items to buy for sure. We got 50 friends here in the stream. Be able to click. Yeah, smash the like button. I got Weasel Patronus at Pottermore. I don't like it. Flex. Which creature? Oh, Kelpies, yeah. Which, yeah, I like heard of that. My Patronus is an orca. I remember that Potterhead man, though. Mine is a bloodhound if I on the right Harry Potter account. Nice. Mine is a Thestral. Suze is a ginger cat, so. Okay. Activities-wise, I think Gobstones and Wizard's Chest is on the board. Wizard's Chest is already in the game, somewhat, with the big pieces and stuff that you have to be able to interact with. I honestly think a Quidditch minigame is also on the board in regards to flying and throwing a quaffle through the hoop, like a one-on-one. I think that's also on the board. Because, again, this was something Alan wanted in the game. And this was also something, if it's the director's cut, that is not a definitive edition, it could be something they would want to implement. But I don't see it being a full Quidditch, match like Quidditch Champions. I can see it being like a one-on-one versus a keeper, but you don't control the keeper. You just control your character and you're practicing or something. Maybe getting ready for the second game where you might have a Quidditch mini game. So I think all of those are on the board. Percentage-wise, I think the Quidditch thing is lower than the Gobstones and the Wizard's Chest. I say Gobstones and Wizard's Chest is above 50% likely happening, whereas the Quidditch like one-on-one version that I'm suggesting, I think that's lower than like 5%. But again, my reasoning for why it's at least 5% is because this was something Alan wanted and might have started on and might be able to implement now. So those are the activities. Outfits. I just want more outfits from the Wizarding World, whether it's a nod or not. I would love to have a Snape outfit in the game that I can add gear to and like hype up. Maybe that's my potions gear. So I just use my Thunder Brew against people instead of anything. I would love to have gear and stuff that's dedicated or a nod to anybody that's already associated with the Wizarding World that we know and love. That's what I want. Other than that, any new gear that they build, that they make, I've always enjoyed and have been fond of. Give us a more Morgana gear. We got Merlin in there. Give us a Morgana one for the female version or something. Give us a Isadora fit. Give us a Rackham or any of the other keepers fit if we want to go that route. But something associated with characters that's already established or have been established thanks to this game. That's my fits. That's what I would love to see. Save slots for outfits. Yes. According to the Library of Magic, Awaken Quidditch was only canceled once. You're joking. What? Wait. You can't just... Mech, you can't just say that. What? So, I gotta write this down. Narratively, technically, we're supposed to have Quidditch in the next game. It was canceled, but they don't say for how long. Dang it! I thought we would get off on a technicality. Dang it! Okay. Now, you got me thinking now. Don't get me going, chat. Don't get me going. Now, this part. What's the new story? Follow me. Can we all agree? I'll ask you this, and maybe I'll put it in chat as a poll. Does the new story have to focus on already established characters, or can it be new ones? New characters, old characters. Does the new story for you have to focus on new characters or old characters? Parrish reins me in. Hey, Sue does the same thing for me. I get it, Mac. It's about Seb, says Mike. Better not be 10 new versions of Jack Dawes. New story, what drove Merlin to create all those trials. Oh my gosh, right? Old characters and new... No! You can't do... No! You have to pick one. A lot of people saying this about Seb. Back when we thought Quidditch Champions was going to be free to play. Old, says Lil Pup. New story, fingers crossed. We're getting a new story. Hey! Dan Brita and Lil J. What's good? How you guys doing this Thursday morning? New characters. It's a new story. Is it based on new characters or old characters? By the way, I think Victor Rookwood has some nice drip. Oh, yes. I would love his drip too, Cindy. That's a good call. The next game, do you think they'll do another school or do tragedy? No, I don't think we'll do another school. I think Ministry of Magic, London. I think one of the main locations is going to be somewhere in London. If the DLC has any new characters, it'll be linked to the Hogwarts Legacy 1 story and Hogwarts Legacy 2 story. Both new and old. No, you can't say both. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this one. But I'm going to make a decision that some of you guys aren't making. New story. No. I know it's a new story. We know it's a new story. Is it based off a new character or an old character? New characters, says saying in Trent. Thank you. New story, 100%, and Morgana's the big bad. Lauren's thinking, please someone be on my side when I say I hated doing Alohomora mini games. Couldn't you turn those off? I don't remember. Godric's Hollow. I don't see that as a location. Visiting Sebastian and Azkaban, faster brooms. Old character, says Jenny. New story, but continuing the ancient magic theme. No, it has to be based on. Okay, here's where I'm at. This is where I'm at. The story has to obviously continue the ancient magic theme. Obviously. No, not necessarily if it's a DLC. Yeah, no, it does. It does. They have to. If it's a story quest, it has to fit narratively with the events that's happened in the first game. I think that's like automatic. I think that's automatic. Now, because of that, yeah, I think ancient magic is an automatic aspect of the story. The thing is, do you introduce a new character or stick with old characters to help move along the story? That's my question for you guys. Obviously, yes, you can do both. But I think a new character has to progress the story and lead it into the second one. I think it has to be a new character. I think it has to be a new character. I know y'all love Seb. I don't care about Seb right now. I care about me. I care about me. I care about my character. I care about what am I going to do? Fig is dead. I just made this huge decision about ancient magic. And I'm still deciding when to tell people about it if you chose that route or how to keep it a secret. I'm still dealing with all of this. And that's one thing I don't think that was conveyed as well. We saw a dude die in front of us at the very beginning of the game. And my man goes out and starts killing other people. Like, narratively, if you were like one of those people who AK'd everybody, like, I think there has to be an emotional toll in this. That's why Ghost of Tsushima was so good. Ghost of Tsushima's DLC or Director's Cut, which was essentially a DLC that added a new map and a ton of new main story and a bunch of side quests. But it all revolved around the main narrative of the main game, which was dealing with his duality of being a samurai or being stealthy, which is stuff that goes against a samurai, and choosing how to combine those things, possibly thus becoming the Ghost of Tsushima. But that was continued in the DLC or the director's cut, especially with him dealing with his past, because he wanted to honor his dad, which is why he fought against the stealth aspect, because his dad raised him to be a samurai. So then he starts finding out all this stuff. I'm not going to spoil anything. All this stuff about his dad and all the stuff he's learned. That duality. So again, bring all that duality, emotional impact. That needs to be at the forefront of our character, whether in the DLC or in the sequel. That has to be at the forefront. We can't just like have George die at the beginning of the game again in the sequel and then just go around and just start AKing everybody like nothing happened. Like, I'm sorry. We can't go back to that. Consequences now, bro. Consequences. And I think this DLC has a great opportunity to do that. Shadow the Erdtree did a great job. If you watch Retro's playthroughs, did a great job of continuing that story that was started in the first game with emotional weight when it came to the characters and why you were doing what you were doing. I just mentioned Ghost of Tsushima doing the same thing. This narratively has to do that. And I don't want it to be just a one-off because it's Hogwarts Legacy. It's going to sell a lot. I don't want it just to be, okay, well, we'll give them this because they want this and we'll give them that. I want a narrative-heavy game, man. It's a single-player game. I come from the books of Harry Potter. I remember reading them and going to the midnight releases. Yes, these are high expectations, but hey, this is what you signed up for, Avalanche. So, I think new characters that kind of go into the sequel, or at least will continue into the sequel alongside a Poppy, Natty, a Seb, and the other professors, so forth and so on, and even some of the side characters. Penny, Elf, who's helping us at our shop, maybe Officer Singer carry over. That would be cool. Yeah, some of the side characters you may. I think so. How XpectoGO, how would you feel about a game or movie or news story taking place in the American Wizard School? Everyone. Yes, I would love that. Please sign me up. The Harry Potter series has to be a hit first for WB to even sign off on that. A new enemy that will try to stop or fail in the new game, pick up from there. So, okay. So we think new character. New enemy. What type of new enemy? What type of new enemy, chat? Is it a dark wizard? Is it a creature? Is it a goblin that's still trying to kind of carry on with Ranrock stuff? I hope it's the person with the mask. I hope it's this guy. From the very first trailer. I hope it's this guy. Where are you? I hope it's somebody like this. I hope it's somebody like this. I hope it's somebody like this. And I've shared this theory before. But for those of you guys who might not be aware, Portkey Games is the maker of the Harry Potter games. This Portkey Games allows Wizarding World to tell stories outside of canon in the gaming genre. And they've, for whatever reason, tied some of their games together, at least acknowledged or tip of the hat to some of their games, creating, I think, a Portkey Games universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe, a DC Extended Universe, a PGU, Portkey Games universe. And because of that, that's why I want the big bad in the sequel to have some connection to the Ministry of Magic because of what they've done in Wizards Unite narratively regarding the Unforgivable. They are an ancient group of dark witches or wizards with influence around the wizarding world that are very powerful, and they have been on the hunt for eons for ancient magic, for powerful magic. And they used Mask to help transfer that information and even some of that magic that they cultivated from groups past, from generations past. And they would pass Mask to some of their leaders and other people, at least according to lore. And so somebody like this, who also has a mask, but is also after powerful magic, like a character like us, who has ancient magic, I think would play a cool role, and to introduce someone associated with like the Unforgivable in a DLC who comes out of nowhere but is associated with the Ministry of Magic, but we don't find that out till later at the end of the game, at the end of the DLC. Then boom, we start with the Ministry of Magic. I think would be pretty cool and would also tie together because Wizards Unite and Hogwarts Mystery sort of had the same kind of Dark Wizard Cabal is what they called them. And so I think a Dark Wizard Cabal, now that we got through the Goblin Rebellion, I think it's the next likely big bad based off of the breadcrumbs I think they laid in the first game. And so, yeah, Dark Wizards, Ancient Magic, making the decision on such a powerful magic. Ranrock just wanted revenge, but now the people and the higher-ups want power. So we dealt with the revenge aspect of what happened. Now we're going to deal with the power aspect of Ancient Magic. So I think that would be a nice little tease if we had somebody associated with the Unforgivable or a Dark Wizard Cabal. Not necessarily someone very noticeable and obvious, but someone who is setting things up that would lead into the sequel. I think that would be very cool. Keys, welcome. How are you doing today? Gotta go. Bye, guys. See you, LC. Thanks for hanging on. This Thursday. What about possible Ranrock descendants? So that's why I also threw out, do you think, who would you like to see as the big bad? Would you like to see somebody, associated with Ranrock who, wants to get revenge on us? I think the Goblin thing is played out to me, but it's the first game, so I wouldn't be surprised if they continue that either. Because this is a DLC of the first game, so a Goblin follower, a person who is in the cut, maybe running things elsewheres, in other parts of the Scottish Highlands, the Lowlands, hears about Ranrock dying, and now this is like the final straw in regards to taking out the rest of the goblins who were followers of Ranrock. Maybe it's just that simple. Maybe we just clear out the rest of Ranrock's followers. Maybe we show, hey, we're good people. Not all wizards are bad and hate goblins. Hey, I was friends with was it Lodgok or whatever his name was, Ranrock's brother. We can do this. Maybe there's a little goblin and wizard I don't know, treaty that happens. I know it's not canon, but maybe that happens and it lasts for whatever long until somebody breaks that. They can go that route, but I think a dark wizard or witch would be cool. And we have no clue if Izzy had. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. The family of the troll we zapped in Hogsmeade. Oh my god. We set off a troll versus cabbage war. You're an idiot. And we know how goblins are about exacting revenge. Exactly. Gryffindor, thanks to Gryffindor, he did that. How about Officer Singer being secretly one of the Ashwinders? That's why nothing seems to get stuff done. Heck, Officer Singer is part of the Unforgivable. That's why she seemed so not capable, because she was helping the Unforgivable see how powerful we could become. Officer Singer, part of the Dark Cabal over at the Ministry of Magic, inept on purpose to see how capable we were with ancient magic, basically training us. Harry Potter and the Cabbage Wars. I mean, Phineas Black was a historical character, so yeah, he was. Hermione probably read about all of our characters' Hogwarts a history. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like the history that we don't know about in the Harry Potter books is because it's from Harry, who let's be honest, Harry wasn't a studious student. So there's a couple of stuff they could say actually happened, and we can call some of this canon, but we don't know about it because it was through the eyes of Harry. So that's also very true. The choice at the end of the game needs some impact on the sequel as well. Definitely sequel. Yeah, Tarnished Witch, definitely sequel. DLC, I don't think as much. Expecto, you know the student Ravenclaw. Yeah, Folly. Yeah, he becomes the minister. Yep. Bucky. Yep, of magic in the future. So he should be included in the DLC. Yeah. Like a lot of these characters, the sacred. What is it? The sacred 12. I think I found 8 of the sacred 12. I can't remember. But the pure blood Wizarding World families that like span generations and generations throughout Wizarding World history, at least in the Great Britain, European area, whatever you call it, of the Wizarding World. And Folly is one of them, is one of those families. And just so happens to be also the guy who formed the ancient magic spell, the confoundable spell in Wizards Unite, Grimfolly, who was the great grandson of Hector Foley, that we see who's young in Hogwarts Legacy. Grimfolly in Wizards Unite is the one who did the ancient magic confoundable spell. So like it's cool. Again, all of these games linked together, bro. Could we get a Ranrock was a puppet and someone pulling the strings behind the scenes? That is and has always been my hope. I understand why Ranrock was the ultimate big bad because it's canon, but I've always wanted someone pulling behind the scenes, just like in the Harry Potter books. Like we find out it was Voldemort, but like you had everybody work for him. Quirrell, Quirrell in the first one, obviously the Chamber Secrets in the second one connected to Voldemort pulling the strings back then. Even in Prisoner of Azkaban, like all of those things, and especially Goblet of Fire, where he makes his return with Peter Pettigrew and everything and stuff. So getting Harry in the Triwizard Tournament in the first place all led to Voldemort coming back and stuff. So I want that. I want Ranrock to be the Quirrell in our gaming narrative, gaming story for Hogwarts Legacy, and we find out there's a big bad like a Voldemort. Like that's my hope, who wants ancient magic or is collecting people who can use ancient magic or something. Like that's what I want. The next part would focus on you tracking down the enemy while staying hidden from the ministry as possible, even becoming an unregistered animagus. Animagus would be an amazing thing to add, by the way. I don't see it in DLC or in the sequel, but it would be nice to have. Meanwhile, the red enemy gets exactly what they wanted, and that's where the story ends. Yeah. So, what has been confirmed? Any news about the content? Jacob, confirmed content basically is what I wrote in the video. The definitive edition is said to have. So the reason I say this is all confirmed is based off of Tom Henderson, who is the writer and runs Insider Gaming. If you don't know, Tom Henderson and Jason Schreier are amongst the best in regards to getting scoops because of their connections with the gaming industry. And so when they report on things like this, it's over 90% chance usually that is correct. And so that's why I say this is confirmed. So if the source is usually over 90% correct, what he normally writes about is also assumed to be correct. So First off, starting with it not being like a DLC, is called Definitive Edition, Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition. I think that's the eventual name. I think it was previously considered a director's cut, but they went with the Definitive Edition. Then the 10 to 15 hours of additional content with a new story, a new side quest, and activities and outfits. All of that is, to me, confirmed based off how reputable and reliable this source is. If you guys haven't been following him for a while, you might not know who he is, but I have been following this dude, especially my years covering gaming and stuff, and especially as of late with the Ubisoft information. He has not missed at all. And so, again, great reliable source. Same with Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg. Jason Schreier, he's working at Bloomberg. Bloomberg is one of the top-notch outlets out there, along with the Hollywood Reporter, Forbes, Variety. All of those places, all of those outlets are legit. And for him to be working with one of those as a source, with no political backgrounds and stuff associated, sometimes just facts, is cool to see. So yeah. Hey, see you, Keys. Thanks for popping in. Lunch is unfortunately over. Going, yeah. Hope you have a good one. For Christmas, you should get the DLC. Bucky, I hope. Oh, Per Barthel, thank you. I'm sorry I missed that. But yeah, animators would be tough. Sorry for the display. Oh no, it's good, Arwen. Arwen, you're good, Arwen. The next part focus on tracking down an enemy while staying hidden in the ministry. I think all of that would happen in sequel. I don't see that happening in the DLC. Ranrock's story arc of being a villain, says Bucky, was due to Ranrock holding a wand that a wizard dropped, and Ranrock wanted to give it back, but the wizarding community wasn't fond of. Yeah. Calling it Definitive Edition sounds like just completing all the incomplete code. Amazing Vivariums, yeah. Like, this is the version of the game we wanted to have for you guys in the first place. Yeah. Same with the director's cut. Is the same way. Hey, all the stuff we cut out, we're putting in that I wanted to have in. It's the same thing. They're just naming it differently. I don't know if there's any bad or negative connotations with director's cut in general, but director's cut is already like an established saying, and it's already a thing with specifically PlayStation games. So I was surprised they didn't go with director's cut, but Definitive Edition, I like it. It sounds like this is the version of the game. This is like the best version of the game we could get before leading into Hogwarts Legacy 2 and stuff. So yeah. So that's... Yeah. Map what? If we get a new story, side quest, or whatever, we have to get a new map. Because they don't say anything about a new map. They don't say anything about new spells. So we have to get that, right? I think we paid full price at release of Hogwarts, say we get a significant discount for the Definitive. No, that's what it's that's the first thing he says right here. A Ramos. Its content will be sold as a separate DLC for those with the existing game. So if you already have the game, the over 24 million copies sold of this game, those people will be able to add on to that game with this DLC. Now, if you want to buy the Definitive Edition as a whole thing, I'm sure it will be more expensive than the Standard Edition was for the original game. But yeah, so it would be additional $20 to $30 based off of this report. At least that's what is suggested. Obviously, though, that is likely to change because it is a suggestion and it's not concrete. But yeah, it's a separate DLC. So just like with Quidditch Champions, for example, You have the standard version, and then you can get the deluxe version for an additional like $10-15 on PlayStation. Like for PlayStation users, you get the standard game for free, but if you want the deluxe, you got to pay like an extra $10-15. It's basically essentially like that. Founders Edition was right there. Oh, it was. It was right there. Yeah. But founders aren't involved with this game, sadly. Outside of Salazar. Now, if the founders are part of the second game that I pitched, then yes, we need a founders edition. I just want season change, weather dynamic. Yeah. Now, low-hanging fruit in regards to aspects and features to have. Yeah, the ability to change seasons whenever you want, I think, has to be like a thing. Like it has to. Like we're in spooky season right now. It's Dark Arts Month. I want to be able to change my background, my environment to fall, so we can have pumpkins everywhere. Instead of opening up an old save file from a year ago, just so I can have fall weather, which is what I did. Actually, a small story introducing the Hogwarts founders would be pretty interesting. I have so many thoughts when it comes to story. I have so many thoughts when it comes to story. Because, yeah, if they introduce the founders, in the DLC, for example, I feel like that would be a waste. I feel like you have to do that for the sequel. I feel like that would be a waste. Focus on the founders in the sequel, like I originally pitched it. Now, the side quest is Merlin. If we're going to be honest, the best side quest, the best main story side quest is Merlin. And I think even Cindy said it, like, or somebody else, like, why do we have all these Merlin trials? Like, that's the best side quest. And we get stronger or something. Like, the quest could be us looking for Merlin's wand, which is famously known to be missing. Like, nobody knows where his burial site is, which would obviously have his pensive. And then we can learn more about him as a student and why he did all the puzzles in the first place. And maybe there's a connection to ancient magic with him and everything. Like a fun site. You have the puzzles. You have NPC already established in the game who sole purpose is to look for Merlin. They should have just made me. Whose sole purpose is to look for all the clues about Merlin. You two go on a trip and do that. Find out where everything is. Do some more puzzles. And we find the ultimate burial site with the huge stone statues, just like with the keepers. And we find his pensive and his wand. Boom. So no more Merlin puzzles. Finally meet the mermaids. Yes, Lauren, yes. Joke's on us. 10 to 15 hours of new Merlin trial. No Merlin trials, please. Yeah. No. I think if anything, the puzzles would be like what we saw in the Keeper's trials. That's how I would do it. But yeah, mermaids for sure. Your ball celebrations in that games would be nice. Yeah. It wouldn't fit narratively, but it would be nice. There's a lot of praise for the third trial, the one based on Deathly Hallows. Yeah. Any chance for a side quest around another book adventure? No, I mean, unless it was from a keeper, no, it wouldn't make sense. Where you go into the book and kind of go through the story from there, it wouldn't make any sense. Now, if it was through Merlin, and instead of walking through a book, you're walking through his memories. Because, I mean, that's what Harry did with Tom Riddle's diary. He kind of just walking through the memories and stuff and kind of like interacting with it a little bit while learning more about Merlin and maybe even get a glimpse of the founders, because Merlin was one of the first students at Hogwarts when it was first built. Yeah. So instead of the pensive being a cutscene like it was for the Keepers, it's a way for us to interact with another world. But it's in Hogwarts, but it's just a different timeline when Hogwarts was first built. The pulse, that like button. The Deathly Hallows trial was my favorite. Yeah. It was. I think it was like everybody's. Maybe actually go do more things with Fig. Oh no! So that's where the timeline. That's where it gets murky. Because now we got to discuss the timeline. Is this after everything? Is this main new story quest that they say on the website? Is this during the main story or after the main story? Because it literally says a new story quest and then side quest. So the new story quest, I think it has to be after everything. I would love to do more stuff with Fig because I felt like we didn't get to do that in the first place. He wasn't allowed to do the trials with us. And he was only there with us mostly at the beginning, at the end, and he sprinkled in most of the time. But I would love to do more with Fig. I wish we got to do more with him. But if it's a new story, I don't think that story would be added amongst the main story of dealing with Ranrock and the Keepers and Ancient Magic. I think it has to be after, which would put the season in summer and we would be out of school, which then lends to the question, where do we go when Hogwarts is not in session? Are we living with not Sai or Seb, or not Seb's in jail, with Anne or with Poppy or Amit or any of the professors? Like, because obviously at the beginning of the game, we were practicing our magic. And then we meet Fig, and he's like, have you been practicing your magic? We're like, yes. So where were we practicing our magic? We weren't homeless. We were coming from somewhere. We met Fig there. So we have to go back to that place where we were practicing magic in the first place. We end up doing Merlin trials till summer. Nope. Merlin story sounds like a thing for Hogwarts Legacy 3. Yeah. Merlin trial creator. I don't know what some of the new classes would be for the sequel. There are 2 or 3 classes you can find in Hogwarts. Yeah, there's a ton of classes they didn't add, for sure. There's a ton of classes. Here's the Niffler hallway. It depends if you tell on Seb or not. Yeah, I think the whole Seb thing has to play out in the sequel. I don't think it needs to play out in the DLC. We have nightmares about our murdering spree. Roman trials keep me up at night. Yeah. And the lack of Merlin keeps me up at night too. There's more magical beasts, but the game doesn't get to them. Yeah. There's more that they don't cover. For sure. But we'll talk more about this eventually. Next week probably when we're back on Wednesday. Quickly, I want to go over Quidditch Champions because we run out of time. I want to quickly go over Quidditch Champions. So let me get some yos in the chat for the latest and greatest. And we'll go over some of the quick updates that you guys might not be aware of concerning Quidditch Champions. And do not fret, I have not forgotten about XpectoMODE. I just want to do it with Sue and actually on a Wednesday. So I'll add a theme today. So be thinking of a theme. I think it was pumpkins last time. And I want to do a dark arts slash unforgivable curses one. That's what I want to do. Where is it? Hey, Rita with the horns over on the Twitchosphere. Let me see. Feedback. There we go. All right. So everybody hit. We get the yos. It's still under maintenance? No. Okay, I guess we gotta talk about it then. Dang it! I thought it was up. Yeah. I want to do it on a Wednesday. So let me see. It's still under maintenance. Okay, I can talk about it. We can talk about the Halloween event. Okay. So Quidditch Champions right quick. I have some footage of the store of my gameplay. But we're going to highlight the trailer we got here from Quidditch Champions personally. So right now, well, you can't go into the game right now, but it has started the Quidditch Champions Halloween event. And you get to unlock some cool rewards. First is this celebration right here that you do with the jack-o'-lantern. Also, this drip as well. You get to unlock during this event with the witch's hat and even this part. I love this look. You got a new broom shown here along with a new fit and a new arena in the Forbidden Forest, which we got a glimpse of at the beginning of the game's launch. So pretty cool. There's a look at the new Forbidden Forest pitch. Very spooky, very good looking. And we got a great hall area for your team. So you can soup up the squad before you go out and play and hook them up with the new drip. So cool new items. Honestly, the Great Hall looks amazing. And I was hoping this would be a good looking dark arts Halloween event, because Portkey Games has been killing it when it comes to those, all the way back to Wizards Unite and Magic Awakened and even Hogwarts Mystery, and now this. So I'm very excited to see that they are going ham, full swing when it comes to this event in regards to just aesthetics. I actually unlocked this one. Well, unlocked. I bought this one, which we'll talk about. But again, these are the new drips that you'll be able to purchase and unlock in the game. You got the Aragog hat right there. And again, some new hair as well as a new goggles with multiple eyes and stuff. New celebrations. You got the cat one that they briefly showed. That's new with the black cat. Again, more celebrations. And yeah. It's cool. It's cool. It looks good. Aesthetically, it's there. It's all there. It's all there. It looks good. Now, that's the good part. The bad part is you have to pay for everything. The point of the wands in QC is strictly cosmetic. If you do any celebrations and stuff, you can use it. It's strictly cosmetic. 3.5 hours and counting. Jeez. Now, you have to pay for all of it. The only ones you can unlock, let me see if I can bring it up. The only ones you can unlock is, I believe, this outfit. That's the only one you can unlock by playing. The rest of them you have to buy. Yeah, let's get 15 more likes. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks in game because I think I did record. I think I did. I think I was responsible and did record some of the gameplay. And that's what a lot of people, particularly in the Discord, were kind of worried about. Now, because a lot of people had used their galleons, for example, on other things because we didn't know how what we were getting from this and how much it would cost and all those things. So there was a lot of just like, well, hey, we didn't know any better. Like, why didn't you tell us? So, I mean, it's Discord. People sharing their thoughts and everything in general when it comes to stuff like this. So this was me kind of like trying out this stuff in the game. So these are the two new outfits. So that's the Dark Wizard robes, which is the one I went for. This one, you have to go in the market to get. This one you can unlock during the Halloween challenges. So that's cool, and that's how you can get the witch's hat as well. So those are the robes. Those are the outfits. Then when you go down, this is the Aragog hat that comes with this event as well, shown there. And then here's the market. So these are the new market items that they added for the Halloween event. The Black Cat Companion, the new broom, a new hairstyle, but overall the Dark Wizard's robe. So the only way you can get this is to buy it. Now, luckily, at the time, I had this amount of money up here. So I hadn't really been spending my money. I was actually saving it to unlock other stuff. But when I saw this, I was like, I'm going to buy it. But again, the concern was, well, we're not getting a lot of the money we're getting in the game, especially if you've done everything in the game. You won't be able to buy any of the new items in time. And somebody did a great job of breaking down the math in regards to the galleons that you're able to get in the game and the amount it costs to do for all the items in the market, and the costs for the items in the market and the amount of galleons given in the game just by playing. The amount in the market is double the amount of galleons that they give us. So we're getting half of what we're able to buy because for whatever reason. I think possibly microtransactions could be coming, but we did get an update in Discord from one of the mods saying that these items aren't going away. So the fear was, oh no, we won't be able to buy these items in time because we're not getting enough galleons no matter how often we play. You can play every day, every minute, and you won't have enough galleons, especially if you've already spent it. And so we did find out that these items will remain in the market going into season 1 and some other ways. I think they also introduced other ways of us to get galleons. So that's a very good thing to hear. And shout out to Unbroken Studios for paying attention and listening, because like it's just not fair. It's just not fair. But the stuff is sweet. I love the cosmetics. Yeah, Parrish is good. It's good. What's up, Reaper of Aces? Welcome. Thanks for the lurk, Jenny. So I ended up, and here's the celebration. So I tried to highlight it because I was going to make a video, but I was like, wait, I'm about to do a live stream. So I just highlighted some of the stuff you can get. The animations look cool. I actually switched to my main character. There's the new broom. There's the new hairstyle, and there's the new Dark Wizards bundle with all of this together. The Dark Wizard outfit, the mask right there, and then, of course, the wand that comes with it. So, pretty cool stuff on top of everything else that's in the shop. And then you have one more bundle that you can purchase, this Spooky Spider ones, with the shirt, the hat, the goggles, multiple eye goggles, in the design, and the emblem and stuff. So, yeah, cool stuff. And right here, I think I'm going through, showing you guys like what you can earn, so you can get the witch's hat and all of this, the trick or treat. So those are the only things you can earn by playing. Everything else you have to buy. So I hope you guys saved your stuff. So this is me buying that pack and equipment get on my character. So it looks cool. I love the background. I love everything about it. So that's the Halloween event. We will be playing it this weekend alongside of writing our Hogwarts Hallmark movie Saturday at 1 p.m. So get ready. So we'll be playing this weekend. So looking forward to playing with you guys on this. But that is not the only thing happening with Quidditch Champions. Quickly, we got news finally. The big thing that a lot of people have been waiting for, season 1 and 6v6 Pro Quidditch dropping November 7th, 2024. This is a day before the Switch version and the physical deluxe version of the game goes live on November 8th. So 6v6 will be out by the time our Switch users in the community play this game, and we'll be able to play with them and see how it goes. So pretty exciting. We have a definitive date, and they were able to get this feature out before the end of the year. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the wait times will be. But overall, playing with actual people, I don't know if I can talk about this. But I have experience with this from my beta test days, because I was able to do the beta test. And it's going to be interesting to see the playstyle, because I don't remember that much. I just remember it being a lot faster and a lot chaotic. And now, instead of only being able to play with 2 people, I can play with 5 other people on November 7th for Quidditch Champions. So that's cool. So yeah, we'll be live. We'll be getting the Patronus squad. I gotta get Dylon. I gotta get Nagara. I gotta get the Corsi. I gotta get all you guys on the squad, so we can all play and see how it goes. Becky, welcome back. I'll play any position except keeper. I'll hold down the keeper in the Corsi. Don't worry about it. So yeah, this is exciting. So also, season 1 means if you're not unable to knock out everything from season 0, I think it resets all the season rewards. So if you're trying to get, like me, the Hagrid mask, I'm right there. I think I only need like a little bit of experience so I can get the Hagrid mask. I probably won't be able to get Ron in time, but I just wanted a Hagrid mask. So yeah. It's going to be interesting. Anytime you want, James, I'm here for it. Oh yeah, we're going to be doing it. It just stinks that I'm going to add 2 of you guys. So being able to add 5 instead of 2, huge dub. That's a huge dub. So yeah, that's coming November 7th. And again, don't forget the physical copy, because I think I'm going to buy the physical copy just to have it. For PS5 and the Xbox Series of the deluxe version of Quidditch Champions drops on November 8th, alongside the Switch version of the game dropping on November 8th. So November 7th and 8th is going to be busy. That'll be at the end of football season 2. So I'll be excited to stream that. I'll be more free. And we'll be just coming back from our meetup over for the Harry Potter Forbidden Forest experience. So November is going to start off with a bang, and I'm excited to see you guys' reactions and overall the community's reactions to the new updates and stuff that's coming. Not just with the Halloween event, but with the new season and the new feature dropping. So, yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, follow on Twitch, and subscribe over on YouTube, because we will be trying these out and playing with the community often. So that way, it's not going to be hard for me to find a team. That'll be a lot of fun for sure. How many have got the new remake of Lego Harry Potter? That's a great question. How many of you guys did get that? So yeah, that being said, yo, let's wrap this up, because I gotta get ready for football practice. I'm going to the Forbidden Forest experience weekend after next. Wait, I'm going on the 2nd. Are you going on the 2nd? When's the last day for Magic Awakening in the States? I think the 29th. Yeah, I think it's the 29th. How different is it? A lot of people say graphically it looks good. Wait, are you going with us, Micah? I'm going to the 16th here in Austin, Texas. Says 28th. F5. We got to do a Magic Awakening tournament. Yeah, no, Lauren, next week. I'm sorry. It's this morning. I got a lot. Yeah, this morning. I want to do everything. And the theme, we did pumpkins, because I got to do the pumpkin one. I want to do Dark Arts. Yeah, we'll be up there on the 2nd. I'll be up there, which is October 29th. Okay. I don't know why. That's probably why I thought about the 29th. So we'll be up there on the 1st, and our experience is on the 2nd, Micah. So if you're in the area, come through. I didn't know that. Yeah, I hope to see you. That's awesome. So yeah, a couple of us in the chat right now. We're going to be meeting up for the Forbidden Forest experience. This will be my first time. Some of theirs second, and looking forward to it. So that being said, we're going to wrap this up. Yeah, we'll do the theme is going to be the Unforgivable Curses. So, Unforgivable Curses is the theme for, and we're going to highlight last week's theme, which was pumpkins, and then the Unforgivable Curses. So, we're going to highlight 2. So, make sure if you guys part of XpectoMODE, post in the Discord in our Hogwarts Legacy channels. If you guys enjoy just posting pictures anyway, we got a photo section in Discord, and Avalanche Software over on their website, the makers of Hogwarts Legacy, is accepting photos as well, and fan art, specifically for Magical Beast. So be sure to share with them over there. Officially. It's official. It's official. Yeah, that's how we do it. Did we get 100 likes? Hey. This was fun. This is a different time. Honestly, I like mornings. Because then I still have my afternoons and stuff to make content. I usually make content in the mornings. But this was a vibe. Morning was a vibe. I don't know. Might have to explore it more. At least do more playthroughs in the morning. So we got 18 people on Twitch. That counts. We've been doing ghosts for 2. Okay, yeah. Did a ghost theme. Ooh, I gotta add mine. I have a ghost one that I love. Yeah, so we got ghost, unforgivable curses, and pumpkins that we're gonna highlight. It's gonna be a lot of photos next Wednesday. On the what date is that? 23rd. On the 23rd. It's easier for me to stay awake at this time, says Tonks. Oh, yeah. I'll cast across the pond. Yeah, this is like late afternoons, evenings for you guys. No, this is evenings for you guys. So that's awesome. I love it. All right, let's do a pirouettes and chocolate frogs, and we'll get out of here. Thanks for coming in at an awkward, different time. I was going to play some Quidditch Champions, but still in the maintenance mode. Did not know that was going to happen, but that just shows you how in tune I've been. But, yo, I got another game tomorrow. Just had a game yesterday. Had a game Monday as well. 2 middle school games and 1 varsity game tomorrow. So, just trying to get through this week. Sue's sick also. So, and it's homecoming week. This has just been a crazy week. So, thanks for adapting to our crazy schedule this week, you guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you can rate Raylos. Yeah, thanks, Cindy. Great idea. Show some love. All right, pirouettes and then chocolate frogs. Get your guesses going. Excellent stream. Thank you guys. Leave us to the sassy leader. Yeah, go score some home run. We got a big game Friday. All right. Turn the light on. All right. Here we go. Double. This might be the earliest I've done a pirouette. This might be the earliest I've had to do a pirouette in a long time. And Sue will probably still do it better than me. Hope Sue feel better. Yeah, I always spread the love. 10 out of 10 as always. 20. I'm going to take a picture of y'all sponsors right now. I'm just going to send it to her. Traders, all of you. Oh my! I'm taking a picture of this right now. Oh my gosh! And I'm sending this to her right now. She'll probably watch replay anyway. Oh my gosh. That's a 10, James. Thank you, Nagara. Thank you, amazing woman. Oh my gosh. Daily, you're an idiot. Gotta go get Sue streaming blast. Hey, yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. 20 out of 10 for both. They were. Thank you. Even though Sue didn't do anything. Still give you a 6.6. What? DeCourcy? What are we talking about? DeCourcy? I gotta have a little talk with you. It's that Ravenclaw thing coming out or something. I don't know. Don't be mad at me that Hogwarts Legacy didn't give you guys a great companion. Don't take it out on me. 6.6. Oh my gosh. Sue's always so elegant. That doesn't make any sense. No. All right. Hey, quick guesses. What we got? I gotta save the candies for the kiddos. They're gonna be upset if I throw them away. Gotta even it out. Oh my god. The Corsi. I liked you, the Corsi. Ooh, one of them is a short description. We got Hengist, we got Helga, we got Amelia's, always Rita. Hufflepuff unites. Okay. Birdie, because that's what I got yesterday, says Lee. Beaumont, says Micah. Hengist, says Steffe. Ginger Stud. Birdie, says Jenny. Always Rowena, says Gracie. Merlin and Belichick, says Perez. Ooh, Merlin. I'll take a Merlin. Rowena. I don't want Rowena after Corsi's comment. I got Merlin too, says Parrish. Merlin, says Jenny. Alright, here we go. Whoa! The two newer cats. Without the glare. So we got Devlin Whitethorn. Created the Nimbus Racing Broom. So, again, on theme with the Quidditch thingy. And then we got Herpo the Fowl. Greek Dark... Whoa! Herpo the Fowl! Yo! We rarely get Herpo. Dark Arts Month. This is perfect. Herpo the Fowl was a Greek dark wizard and parcel mouth. He was the first known wizard to breed basilisk. Let's go. Quidditch Halloween event. Dark wizard and broom maker. Let's go. And all newer type cards. Let's go. Let's get also glare go. Awesome. That is a truly unfortunate name. Right? I think it's just Herpo. Herpo. But yeah, Herpo is even bad. Yeah, now that you say it. Yeah, unfortunate name overall. For sure. Yeah, all of that's bad. How to get you that. I see a Death Eater mask on the table. Yeah, that's true. I got my Aragog right here. I got my Cauldron right here. And Death Eater mask. So, yeah. Totally perfect for the stream. Agreed. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Not what we wanted, but what we needed. If that makes sense. Like in the Batman Dark Knight. So there's more than one basket. Apparently so, yeah. There's more than one. Interesting. The plot thickens. Anyway, thank you guys for spending 2 or so hours this morning with us. Again, thanks for the schedule changes and rearranges and stuff. I think the week of Halloween, we're going to have to do an early stream as well. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll be back wizarding, same wizarding time, same wizarding channel, and same wizarding day, Wizarding Wednesday. We'll be back next Wednesday. So get ready with a ton of photo mode stuff, and hopefully we can do the Halloween event. And hopefully we get some fun news as well. Not just with Hogwarts Legacy, but maybe with some other games coming. And so, but either way, it's going to be a blast because you guys are there. So thank you for being here. Have a great day and weekend. More videos coming hopefully soon. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cindy, you got the raid. I'll see you guys. Peace.
Brian Little.
Japan.